somebody down there. You're supposed to be down here getting some understanding, praying to the Lord for understanding, so you can spread this thing up.
That's right.
That's what it's about. It's not entertainment. Because you could be somebody that failed by the wayside. Start building and couldn't finish. Come on, brother.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and added with joy receiveth.
Yeah, go Israel, shalom, go, yeah.
Hope tribe.
That's right. Yeah, all right. The bro say empty wagons make the most noise. Yeah, all right. See that? With joy, yeah, ooh, that's what it is. Didn't pace yourself with nothing. Got out there and ran out of gas. Wow. Come on, bro.
Yet hath he not root in himself.
That seed couldn't take root because it was on stony ground. Huh? You hear it, but there's no root. All right, come on, bro.
But do it for a while. But the tribulation or persecution arise because of the word. By he is offended.
Tribulation, persecution happen because of the word. Get outcasted, blacklisted. Nobody want to mess with you. Everybody treat you like your breath stank, short, ugly. Persecution, tribulation, arise for the word. Now you offended. I ain't signed up for all this. I ain't signed up for this.
Right.
I thought I can get down to the Lord. It was going to be an ice skate glide to the king. It's cool. Where you read that at? That ain't in there nowhere.
Right.
You better go. You better make your call and show them. Take it serious. All right, come on, brother.
He also that receives seed among the thorns is that heareth the word.
It's he that heareth the word.
Is he that heareth the word. And the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
See that? So that's somebody that receives seed amongst thorns. Like, look, dog, I heard what you're saying. I see you always in that Bible. Shorty can't eat no books, B. We gotta get her in this book. Shorty can't eat no books.
Belly quotes.
We heard all that. You still in that book. I got money to get.
Right.
And meanwhile, the bankers are committing suicide. Money bought over. Money done ran out. You got the people that's bringing your money committing suicide.
That new digital chip is on. The debt ceiling is unlimited now. They burning up the credit card, basically.
Right. You said something, Ralph?
That new digital money. Bitcoin. Yeah, the
Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all heard about that? That Bitcoin? And boy, this is how you know this money about gone. Y'all look this up. It's called BIT coin. Bitcoin. And guess what it is? It's internet money. Virtual digital money. Anytime you got something like this competing with $1, you already know what time it is.
Right.
There's something they just made up out of nowhere and titled it Bitcoin. Coin. C-O-I-N. Yeah, man, you right. I'm not a scribe, brother. Get it out. Get Bitcoin. See that? Y'all look that up. That's competing with the dollar. That's just trash. Not too long ago. It's digital money. Virtual money is made up out of nowhere. See, so you, receive the word, but the deceitfulness of riches choke that out of it. Like, look, I heard that and all that, but I gotta get my money, man. I'm good. All right, so ask yourself in here, what seed are you? All right, come on, brother.
Verse 23.
Yeah.
But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30.
See that? You're going to bear fruit. If you in the Lord, you're going to be bearing fruit unto the Lord, meaning being fruitful, meaning spreading this.
That's right.
You're not supposed to be unfruitful and just sitting on whatever the scriptures, I've been on that. But the only way to increase and grow in this thing, you got to give it away. You don't be able to sit on it and just say, I've been on that, and then brag to people. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. We're going to Luke next. Luke 19. These are all parables, but it's to make you understand about your call.
That's right.
Your election. You got to take it serious. The Lord doing some house cleaning. That's what's going on.
That's right.
The scripture calls it sifting. That's what's going on down here. So if you really believe in the Lord, make your calling and election sure, and pray to the Most High that He open up the gates of understanding for you. But be serious with the Lord. You can't play with Him. You can't act like He's a tooth fairy. Be serious. You got something, bro?
Yeah, Isaiah 6 and 9 or 6 and 4.
That's 6 and 9. That was going into that Matthew. That Matthew where He said the eyes of their mind is gross, their heart is gross. So that's Isaiah 6 and 9. That's just the prophecy to back it up. Luke 19. Luke 19. Make your calling and election sure. In other words, take this thing serious.
That's right.
You can't treat the Lord like He's something you get around to. Like I'll get around to Him later. People treat Him like that though. I tell him, who was that on the phone? Hey, I tell him I call him back.
Right.
So you saying folks put the Godhead on hold?
Yeah. We can't be doing that. We all got things we working on.
Call
You
wait.
feel me? Ain't nobody saying we flawless.
Call wait.
Be serious about what this thing is.
That's right.
Because you could be left field just like Judas. And the Lord said it was better off He was never born to sell me out. That's major right there. Luke 19. Take this thing serious. We are talking about salvation.
Yes, sir.
We ain't talking about some ride at Six Flags and nothing, or you'll feel me, a little camping trip. We talking about salvation. Take it serious. All right, you got that, brother? All right. Luke 19 is where we going next.
Everybody there? Book of Luke, chapter 19, starting in verse 9. And Jesus said unto him, this day is salvation come to this house, for as much as he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. And as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable, because he was near to Jerusalem. He was nigh to Jerusalem. And because they thought that the kingdom of God should immediately appear.
Thought it was going to immediately pop up. Well, that's the king. He goes to Jerusalem. This about to be the kingdom. Right? What did he say? Verse 12.
Verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain noble man went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said to them, occupy till I come.
Remember what he said? He told his servants, occupy till I come. I done gave you, I put you in charge of these pounds. Now, this ain't, money. I done put you in charge of these pounds. Take care of what I gave you. You a steward over what I gave you. Occupy, run this thing till I show back up.
That's right.
All right, come on, brother.
Verse 14. But his citizens hated him.
Did what?
But his citizens hated
See, a
him.
lot of people are falling off because they hate the Messiah. They don't like the fact that the Father has somebody that you got to come through to get to him. Citizens hated him. Come on, brother.
But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded those servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading.
See, so the Lord gave you something, spiritual gifts, whatever it may be, right? So that means when he returned, you got to give him an account for what you did with what he gave you.
Okay.
More than just, I do this and I'm cool. I'm just going to sit up and die, I'm cool. Oh, you got to give an account to the Lord what you did, what he gave you. It's just a loan. You got to pay it back. Come on, brother.
Verse 16.
Yeah.
Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities.
You want to hear that? Ain't none of us heard that yet. You want to hear a job well done. good and faithful servant. You ain't heard that, that means you're not saved yet. If you heard them words right there, that means you can seal your deal.
Job, well done.
Job, well done. Job, well done. You've been faithful over this little I gave. Come on in and inherit what I got for you. Rule over 10 cities. All right, come on, brother.
And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, Be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound which I have kept, laid up in a napkin.
What? So he just gave back to the Lord what he gave him. He hid it. He hid his Lord's money. In other words, he hid the gospel that the Lord gave him.
That's right.
Huh? Here it is over here. I got it in the duffel bag over here. You go. Gave it back. The Lord said.
Verse 21. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man.
Austere man means a hard man, a lack of salt. See what they call him Christ? A hard man. Austere means lack of saltness. Come on.
Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he said unto him, Out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant.
Wicked. Who want to hear that? From the Lord. Wicked. You ain't do nothing with what I gave you.
Right.
You didn't make your call and show. Come on, brother.
Thou knewest that I was an austere man.
Like you knew I was a hard man. So that fear should have motivated you to move and be fruitful out here.
That's right.
Not play around. Come on, Rob.
Taken up that I lay not down, and reaping that I did not sow. What for? Then gavest not thou my money into the bank, and that at my coming that I might have required my own usury.
You could at least gave it to the bank and got some interest off of something.
That's right.
You didn't even do that. You was all the way lazy with this gift. You didn't even put somebody else out there, or put at least one person on so they can go out and gain some fruit. You didn't do nothing. You just threw it under the couch somewhere. You feel me? And then realized the Lord wanted back what he gave you, and then got him under the couch and blew the dust off of it. Here you go, Lord.
Right.
So in other words, he said, I'm safe.
Yeah, I thought he was all here. Thought he was safe.
Right.
Absolutely.
Come on, brother.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound and give it to him that hath 10 pounds. And they said unto him, Lord, he hath 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto everyone which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him. But those my enemies,
But who?
but those my
Christ
enemies,
got enemies. I just talked to a few brothers that are his enemies. Come on, brother.
but those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
See what the Lord is saying? Let that be a motivation for everybody in here. The Lord not going to be playing. His return ain't about tiptoeing through tombs and playing around.
That's right.
His return is about going to war, gathering his people, and giving to his servants their reward. The Lord say, those my enemies, you ain't want me to rule over you, toe tag and back and bring them right over here. Get them out of here.
That's right.
That's a serious thing right there.
Yes, it is.
Basically, it was like the first haterism. Cain hating Abel's sacrifice to the Lord, you know? Cain, he gave that half-hearted, unrighteous sacrifice, and he hated on his brother. His fruit was rotten.
And the script, like Sister Allie like heard of, when the script speak of, you know, the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. Once you come in this and you get your pound, what the Lord give you, just like he took this back because you are wicked, that's what he calls you, wicked. He give what you had to somebody that kept the faith. And they got more. So it's not just so much as you thinking about Adolf Hitler or somebody that killed. It's this thing is more than the righteous that them fell off. You know, and that's, he had that wealth. Because if you ain't got it, you ain't got no wealth, period. Right. So this is a lot of y'all, a lot of people fall off. And Ezekiel 18 talks about if a righteous man be righteous in whole life and fall off, shall his righteousness be counted? No. So a wicked man, if he been wicked and then he get on righteousness, his wickedness won't be counted. So it's letting you know that there's an earthly side of that and there's a spiritual side of that. You can be storing your money in the bank of the kingdom of heaven where moths don't get through, and you fall off one time, Satan throw you a left hook, and you go for it, all that money goes to the righteous. You done fell off. You can't point to that and say, Lord, what about that money I kept? No. You fell off.
Make it call and sure. That's right. Take it serious. Remember, the Lord is on his throne in the heavens. According to Daniel chapter 7, he sits on the throne of pure fire. He took time to call you from there. That should be humbling for everybody in here. The Lord took time out to make sure you got some understanding. So what you gonna do with it? Look at it as if it's scrap. Like, oh, okay, yeah, yawn.
Right.
You do it like Esau treated it, sold it off for uncooked food. You can't look at this truth like that. If you read the wisdom of Solomon, Solomon was saying he fell in love with wisdom. I want to live with it, labor with it. Fell in love with it. That's how you got to treat the truth.
That's right.
It can't be something you get around to. Get that out your mind. All right, John chapter 6, where we going next? John chapter 6, start around verse 26. Just read on down. The Messiah himself. He said we follow the Messiah down there, right?
That's right.
Messianic to the bone, right?
That's right.
We got to go to the scripture and be ready to answer, because the naysayer is combing these New Testament writings feverishly, trying to find some type of contradiction. So he can say, whoa, I'm off. I knew it was all made up. You got to be fully persuaded. Understand what this is about.